Let's jump right into this explainer. What actually happens when you build a flashlight so intensely bright, it honestly looks like a glitch in reality? Well, meet the Immolent MS-18. This is literally the brightest commercially available flashlight on Earth. To put this into perspective, your standard phone flashlight, that's about 50 lumens. A heavy-duty police tactical light is around 1,000. But the MS-18? We're talking a record-shattering 100,000 lumens. It's completely absurd. Reviewers literally call it a wall of light. A quote from one user perfectly nails it. The MS-18 takes over the darkness with light, tears through the night, and light up the whole stadium. With over 450,000 candela, it really does turn midnight into high noon. Section 1. Engineering 100,000 lumens. So how do they do it? The secret is cramming 18 massive Cree LEDs into a custom multi-parabola reflector to create this unbelievable flood of light. But as you can imagine, 18 extreme LEDs firing all at once creates a monumental problem. And that problem is heat. Okay, let's dive into this schematic. To stop the thing from literally melting its own circuitry, Immolent had to add a liquid heat pipe radiator and these built-in dual cooling fans. Once you ramp it up past 22,000 lumens, these fans kick on, and honestly, it sounds a lot more like a hairdryer than a flashlight. But here is the catch. Despite all that liquid cooling and the really loud fans, physics always wins. You just can't cheat the laws of thermodynamics in a chassis this small.
Section 2. The 60-second catch. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hard data from 1Lumen's testing. At startup, it absolutely blasts over 100,000 lumens. But right at the 60-second mark, the internal temps hit 60 degrees Celsius, so the flashlight aggressively throttles down to about 25,000 lumens just to save itself from self-destructing.
Section 3. Warning: extreme eye hazard. This brings us to a very real danger. Public health organizations actually classify this device as risk group 3. What that means is it can endanger your retina even after a very short exposure time.
We are talking about potential retina damage in tenths of a second here. You absolutely need expert knowledge to operate this safely. It must be kept strictly away from children, and it's highly unsafe at close distances. Even just the light bouncing off a white wall nearby is overwhelmingly painful. You really have to know what you're doing so you don't accidentally blind yourself or someone else.
Section 4. The long-term cost. And this brilliantly illustrates the big debate in the enthusiast community. Because of that massive thermal drop-off, the MS-18 is kind of seen as a viral 60-second party trick. For serious, sustained use, a lot of people actually prefer competitors like the AceBeam X75. Sure,